What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're taking a look at the Outriders demo running on the Shadow PC Boost tier. Of course, that's the Intel Xeon E5-2678 with the Quadro P5000 12 gigs of system RAM, and we've got our extra SSD there. So I'm not going to do as deep of a dive in this video as I normally would because I want to wait for the full launch, but there's been a lot of interest in this game and people asking me what kind of settings. So I want to jump in and kind of go over some settings, explain some things. I'm going to do this much deeper when the full game comes out, but right now I just want to go ahead and put something out for you guys. So this is pretty much, we're going to be doing 1440p ultra and high gameplay in this video, but before we go there, I want to explain a couple of things here because we do still have that CPU bottlenecking happening. So if I go to 1440p ultra here, you're going to see bigger dips. You're not going to sit at 99%. You would think down on high, why would you be 99, and on ultra not be 99? Well, that is all due to the speed of the CPU. We still get decent frame times, but if you were in action, you would get a lot more issues here. But I just picked a nice spot I could sit here and go through this. Let me take us back over to high really quickly, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll load in here, and we should stick pretty close to the 99%. So even though we've taken some pressure off the CPU or the GPU, we've also went in with those settings, taken some pressure off the CPU. Now you could individually adjust settings as well, but like I said, I don't want to go too deep into just the demo. I want to wait for the full release, but I want to put something out for you guys that are trying to run this game for a month long or whatever you're going to do to play the demo until the actual game comes out on your Shadow PC. All right, so that stayed a lot steadier there. Let's do a 1080p because I know that you're going to ask. And it is kind of similar, and usually when we go down to 1080p, it does take stress off the GPU and cause more issues with the CPU. You'll see higher usage on the CPU, and if you were in combat, if you're doing a lot of things, you'll experience a little bit more trouble at the 1080p. But for the most part with this game, it's not as bad as something like Call of Duty or whatever. It does handle it pretty well when we do that. So what I'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll jump in, I'll show you both. I want you to see both high and ultra. You can see those frame time spikes a little bit there. Again, that's more not just how much of the CPU is being used, but the speed of it. It's just getting older, and it's a time for an upgrade. But I still love Shadow Boost. I still use it a ton, and it still has a lot of life left in it while we're waiting for the upgrades. And then there you go. We just switched over to the 1080p Ultra there, and you can see kind of similar because we're at 1080p. So we're kind of just, the system's doing what it's going to do anyway. We're not going to get a huge difference. But 1080p would probably prefer ultra, and then 1440p would probably prefer high. And you're going to see ultra and high gameplay here. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. We're going to start off with 1440p ultra. You'll see what I'm talking about with how things run here. And then the next gameplay will be 1440p high. And that'll let you see what we've got going on there. Thanks a lot for coming to check out the video, guys. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, ring the bell, leave me your comments, all that. All right, again, thanks for coming to watch, and I'll see you in the next one.
What the hell are you people? Guess it's shoot first, questions later. Hold your position!
They got a freak! Fall back!
Are they running for me? All right. I could get used to this. Ain't nobody stupid.
Shudder to think what we did.
Rations I deserve. I swear I'm gonna eat him. Rations I deserve.
I find some
I swear
semblance
I'm gonna eat him.